Welcome back to Mad Talks Football, and what a massive win for Strasbourg. I mean, they have defeated PSG 2-1 and they have taken a giant step towards a Champions League football. I said in my prediction video as well, I said that I would not be surprised if PSG lose this game. I predicted a draw in this game, but I said that I would not be surprised if PSG lose this game. Because the thing is, PSG, like, they have basically forsaken League One. They have already won the title. They really don't care, and their main concentration is towards the Champions League. And they know that a big game is coming against the Arsenal on Wednesday. So all their concentration and everything is towards the Champions League. And they lost last week to Nice as well. Before that, they drew as well, and now they have lost again. So as I said, they are not really paying that much attention. They are not trying to concentrate, that they're not that much worried about Liga, and that is giving advantage to the teams that are playing against them. But saying all of that, you need to step up even if you are playing against a PSG side who is half-heartedly playing the game. And Strasbourg stepped up. They know how important this is. This is a massive win for them. They it was sort of expected. Strasbourg's form has been really good. The way that they've played throughout the entire season is has been really good. That's the reason Rosner's contract was extended by the ownership. But today again, you just know, like, it is sort of a no fucks given attitude by Strasbourg that I really love. They don't care who is in front of them. They are going to play the way that they want. They are going to dictate the play. And for that first half, especially in that first half, like PSG, the starting of the game, with a couple of good chances. But after that, Strasbourg were the dominant side in that first half. They dictated the gameplay. They wanted to play the way that they want. They, the passes, the movements, and everything that they had the possession to play in a game against a PSG in Liga, and you to have almost like a 50% possession. It was not 50%, but like almost 60 to 40% possession in that first half. To have that, it was a big deal for Strasbourg. They got an early lead courtesy of an on goal, but then the second goal happened by Felix Nemarshall. I mean, that was a really good goal, a very well goal for by Strasbourg, and they make it 2-0. And even up until the end of the first half, they were trying to increase the lead. They were not backing down a lot of the times. And I've said this, if you have I've seen my videos, if you have been following my channel, I often say this, and I really hate this. When you have a team like Strasbourg playing against a PSG side, PSG are the favorite, and if a team like Strasbourg goes ahead and takes a lead and they are playing a certain way, they are playing attacking football, and it is beneficial to them, they are getting rewarded for that, and they're scoring goals. Then they suddenly after the managers, I don't know for what reason, they try to reward it, they try to go ultra defense, they try to defend that lead. And when that happened, like 90% of the time, the team who is trailing, they go ahead and they take advantage of that, and they score the goal and the lead goes away. And I was really hoping that Rosner does not do that, and credit to him, he did not do that. They kept on playing attacking football. They were 2-0 up. The second half comes in. Of course, they had an early setback when Barcola scored that goal. Of course, Bradley Barcola, you have to talk about him as well, and a really good goal. The way he single-handedly makes a run, I think it was from 30 yards out, takes a run, beats through 3 players, and goes ahead and scores that goal. It becomes 2-1. It was an early goal, early setback, and a lot of teams would have crumbled under the pressure that PSG gave Strasbourg after that goal went in. It was a relentless chance after chance, attack after attack, wave of attacks continuous by PSG, but Strasbourg held their ground. They defended really good. The goalkeeper had a good game, and you could just see the entirety of that team. This shows how much the manager has changed the club, the way that they completely the entire team helped out in defense. You had attacking players coming in and defending their fullbacks, and coming in midfield, the striker tracking back. You just see that the entirety of that team is playing for each other. And when you have that, it is very hard to for the opposition team to beat it. It doesn't matter really if you are PSG or whatnot. And I think that it was a big performance, and it is another testament to what Rosner has done at the club, that how well they defended. As I said, the PSG had like all almost 25 chances, and majority of them were in that second half. They had about 12 to 15 shots on goal, if I'm not wrong. I think 13 shots on goal, if I'm not wrong. And again, majority of them that came in the second half. But Strasbourg made sure that they they defended really well. And as I said, the goalkeeper had a good game. He made 3 or 4 really good save. There was last inch tackles, goal clearances, everything that you would want from your team. Strasbourg gave it today, and you cannot take anything away from them. I said early on that PSG's heart is not in Liga, but I keep on saying this. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Even if you are a massive team and you're going against a side who's playing 20, who's in the 20th place, you still need to go there and you need to show up. And that's what Strasbourg did today. They went and they played the game and they played their hearts out, and they deserve they deserve those 3 points. They have beaten the champions. This PSG's second defeat in a row. Again, it's not gonna matter to them that much, but for Strasbourg, it's not just the 3 points getting against a PSG that's important. It's how they played. That is going to be important psychologically. It's gonna help the team, and the way it is gonna help them going forward. And they've defeated PSG. That is like a big psychological advantage over them. I predicted sort of that. In my opinion, Strasbourg are gonna be one of those teams who automatically qualify for the Champions League. I think their games, as compared to the other teams around them, the Nice's, the Marseille's, Lyon, and all of that, Lille are there as well, all of Monaco, of course. All of those teams, if you look at it, in my opinion, Strasbourg have the easiest fixtures, and their hardest fixture was against PSG, and I thought this game was going to end up in a draw. But PSG have lost and Strasbourg have won. So I think they are, in my opinion, the favorites to qualify for the Champions League automatically, and this is a giant step for them. And again, I'm gonna give credit to Rosen, the way he has built up the squad, all the young players. I mean, again, it is like it's infallible that what he has done. 90% of the squad, almost 95% of the squad is under the age of 25, even under the age of 23 as well. So that's how good he has made his squad, and it is showing results on the pitch as well. PSG, as I said, I think their concentration is on the Champions League. They are not really worried about it, and I think they are just focusing on that game on Wednesday against Arsenal. That game is going to be special as well. You saw the squad that even the starting 11 Enrique put out. Most of the starters were out. He changed them. He brought he made a couple of substitutions at halftime, but it didn't really matter. It didn't really work out for them. They went at it. I'm not going to take anything away from PSG. In that second half, they worked their ass off. They wanted to make sure that they equalized, but they were just not really able to do it. Strasbourg were on it offensively in the first half and defensively in the second half. And I mean that there's nothing more. There is nothing more of what's the word I want to use here. There's nothing more satisfactory for a manager. There's nothing more great for a manager that his team is able to showcase both of the abilities in 2 different halves. They wanted to attack in the first half and they were brilliant in the first half. Second half they had to defend and they were fucking awesome in that second half. And I think Rosen is going to be a really happy man. And the Strasbourg fans, in my opinion, they should start dreaming about the Champions League, because I really think they are going to qualify. That's it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Strasbourg's performance, what you guys thought of PSG's performance. Do you think Strasbourg are going to qualify for the Champions League, or do you think any other team is going to pick them for that place? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season. Still 40 subscribers to go, about a month to go for the season to end, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.